Welcome, everyone. Welcome in to this week's Air Signs live readings for the week of September 4th through September 10th. Guys, this is a reschedule. I got sick, and so we had to push it back a couple of days. So if you're coming in and watching the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to check in the description box, and you can click on Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and it will take you where you want to go. So we do have some announcements for today. And I do want to talk about the astrology really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and put that little video on for everyone so you guys can watch while we talk about Mars. All right. Okay, so astrology report, Mars. I know this is actually old energy, guys, but I want to talk about it because it's super important. Hi, Tracy, Rachel. Look at Facebook taking off before YouTube. That's super cool. YouTube probably didn't get a notification because we did have to reschedule twice. Thank you guys for coming in. All right, so Mars moved in to Gemini on August 20th. And I've been talking about it for 3 weeks now, guys. It is super important. It's causing everyone to feel a lot of tower moments. So Mars is represented by the tower card in tarot. It just means that there is some surprises or things that are happening that are shocking you. But it's clearing a packet, clearing a package. Somebody's getting a package. But it's clearing a path. Hi, Diana. To where you're supposed to be. So, of course, anytime a tower moment happens, it's kind of sudden and it causes, again, sudden change and causes us to be surprised. But most of the time, in fact, every time, it's so that we can get further down our path, further down our journey. It just clears whatever needed to be removed. The reason I keep talking about Mars, guys, and why I keep saying it's so important is because Mars normally stays in a sign for about 6 months. And this time, Mars is actually going to be in Gemini for about 7 months. So, guys, if you're on that spiritual journey that we're all on here, that's very impactful for you. It definitely means that there's been something holding you up from being able to continue on your path. And that's going to be cleared out of the way. Again, sometimes that can be shocking or surprising, but it's something that needs to happen. So yes, guys, divine masculine energy is represented by Mars. And I always say that we have both divine masculine and divine feminine energy. But you guys are really going to start to feel your divine masculine energy really step up to the forefront, that protect and provide for what is yours. That's really where everyone should feel at the moment. If you're feeling like really extra emotional, hi, Rachel. I'm just going to say, most likely, if you're following me, then you're on that same spiritual journey. And it's because your counterpart is so much in their divine masculine energy. So for me personally, in my own journey, I'm very much in my divine masculine energy, protect and provide for mine. And my counterpart is definitely in the more emotional energy. And I do feel like for some of us, it's going to be really extreme. And for most of us, it's going to feel a lot more balanced than you felt before. So it's definitely going to be one way or the other. Look at my honey coming in on Twitch. Thank you, honey. Our Twitch is almost to monetization, guys. We are so close. It's exciting to watch that number go up and up and up. All right, so that's enough about Mars. Just understand if you're feeling, I guess, kind of macho-y, I would say, or like extra brave these days, that's definitely your masculine energy stepping up to the forefront. If you are on that journey that I was talking about earlier, guys, and you do feel like your counterpart is in that extreme feminine energy, and when I say extreme, I'm saying like feminine energy is already super emotional. This energy is very much like woe me type of energy, right? That victim consciousness type of energy. You really want to send your counterpart unconditional love at this time. That's definitely what we're supposed to be doing. Hi, Luann. All right, so let's talk about the third Mercury retrograde. Third Mercury retrograde is here, guys. Normally we have 3 in a year. This year we're actually going to have 4. The fourth one is going to start on December 29th. But guys, I just want you to, again, astrology is a tool, so mark it on your calendar. Remember that Mercury retrograde comes 3 times a year. Again, we're going to have that fourth one this year. So this third one, I feel like it's going to be super strong, but I say make sure you mark that December 29th calendar. Because if we're having a fourth one, it's probably going to be even stronger. But miscommunication, guys, there's a lot of misunderstandings happening. And it's definitely due to the non-communication, especially if you're on the spiritual journey that we're all on. Old lessons are definitely being brought up for everyone. I'm kind of proud of myself, guys. We definitely have had some Mercury retrograde energy. Remember, I always feel my energy super early. And definitely have already been dealing with Mercury retrograde, same situation as the last Mercury retrograde, believe it or not. But I do feel like I handled it. Ooh, the camera is back. But I do feel like I handled it much better this time than last time. So again, it's a tool, right? So we use the tool and we learn and we heal and we move forward down our path. So when Mercury retrograde happens again and the universe says, hey, have you learned this lesson? Do you need to go through it again? We can say, no, we've learned the lesson and we can move on, right? All right. So September 9th through October 2nd, that's the third Mercury retrograde, guys. So make sure to mark that on your calendar. That camera in my face is going to drive me crazy. I even put my face on today, though, guys. All right. So the Pisces full moon is the second thing that's happening this week. So guys, lots of astrology, right? Don't forget about Mars. And then we have the third Mercury retrograde. And now we're going to talk about the Pisces full moon. So everyone knows that the Pisces full moon is, all full moons are emotional, right? And then Pisces is going to be like that mystic sign, the spiritual sign, the connection, like connection to universe, to spirit, to all the mystical things, right? Like that's going to be Pisces. And so Pisces already a water sign, already extra emotional, right? And now we have a full moon. So everyone is going to be extra emotional, guys, everyone. But here's the thing about this Pisces full moon. So this Pisces full moon is coming on the 9th, and it's actually going to peak on the morning of the 10th. And so again, if you feel, I keep saying, guys, some people feel the energy early. Some people feel it when everyone is talking about it, like the full moon is going to be on the peak, is going to be on the morning of the 10th. So most people will feel it at that time. Sorry, the words are in my face. But at that time, and some people feel it even later. So some people are like, the full moon's already happened, and they're like, what are you talking about? And we're like, oh, I'm just now feeling it. Some people feel the energy late. So just understand that. So emotions are going to be just really overwhelming for some people early, and then some people while it's happening, and some people after. But here's what's also happening, guys. Psychic intuition. That's what Pisces is all about. And so you're going to feel a heightened point of your psychic intuition, like it's going to be more open, right? It's like you're going to see more, understand more. And here's something that I'm going to tell you guys that I just literally experienced like right before the live started. Your heightened psychic abilities are actually also going to tell you when someone's lying. When someone's telling you something that's untrue, especially if you're following me and we're all on this boat, right? When someone's trying to like cover their emotion, what I'm trying to say, like make it act like it's not as bad as it is, something like that. Like that's definitely something that happened right before the live started, and I realized that we were going to talk about it. All right, so that is all the astrology, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Remember, guys, I'm going to put timestamps in. So if you come in, watch it late, just check in the description box scroll all the way down to the bottom and you can click Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm so glad everyone is coming in. I feel so bad. I was sick. We were all sick, guys. The house is still, the cootie is still going around. But I had to push it back like 2 days and I felt so bad. And Junior's mom is an Aquarius and she was like, you can't push it back anymore. And then we did. So we had to get it on there. Junior's like, maybe we should just cancel. And I was like, maybe we should. Yeah, but no, look, I put my face on. We have 2 cameras and yay. But now I'm going to turn that camera off because, yeah, it's too much. Sorry. All right, so let's jump to it. Let's timestamp Gemini. Oh, I want to talk about the cards real quick. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so we're going to use the Sacred Traveler. It's quickly become my favorite. I'm sure you guys can tell by now. And we're going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. That's kind of the energy that I was feeling before we started the air sign. So I feel like that's what Spirit wants us to use. And my favorite here lately has been the just regular basic Rider Waite to clarify. So that's what we're going to use to clarify. I did pull the Power of Love out for guidance because I feel like Spirit's definitely going to talk to us about compassion, unconditional love, and that type of energy. And then, of course, we'll close it out with the famous Moonology Oracle. Guys, have you guys noticed how many people are using these Oracle cards? When I started my channel, October of 2020, I purchased these cards, one of the first cards that I purchased, and we've been using them at the end of all the zodiac signs, like from the get-go. And every once in a while, I notice other people using them, and I'm getting to see where like more and more and more people are using them. And then, guys, these are like a mini cards. I want to show you. Like, this is the regular Rider Waite, and these are like little mini ones. You see them? The other day, I seen someone using big ones. They were like this size, and I was like, what? So I didn't know you can get oracles in different sizes. Look at me, learning something new every day. Ooh, Rachel says, I feel the vibration of their voice and when there's deception. So my next question is going to be, Rachel, can you feel the deception through like spiritual communication? Or does it have to be physical communication? And I'm just saying, like, I can feel it through a text, so I don't necessarily have to like hear their voice. But I feel like everyone is going to notice this week that like people are going to be talking to them. Come and tell me, guys, when it happens. I want you to come comment on my video and come tell me that someone said something to you and you can hear the lie. You know what I mean? Like, you can hear, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be bad, guys. Right now, everyone is trying to cope with their feelings, all that astrology, right? There's so much going on. So yeah, I do feel like people may try to like make things softer, I guess you could say, than they really are. And I'm going to say, just, don't shoot the messenger. But that's not really working with the energy, right? It's working against it. That's definitely like, when I say like trying to sweep it under the rug, that's kind of what that is. So yeah, some of us on this journey, I feel like it's more extreme. Everything's more extreme. I feel like if Amber was here, she would agree with me. I feel like her journey is a lot. Like I said, a lot, but very similar to mine. And I feel like, for those types of energies, it's definitely like one extreme to the other. For the most of you, though, it's very balanced. Yes, Rachel says she can feel it through text too. Yes. And what do you say, right? Other than, okay. All right, let's timestamp 14 of 14 because I waited for it. All right, Gemini, this is going to be for the week of September 4th through September 10th. So we did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I made a big deal about Mars again because people are messaging me, or you're getting readings in the Etsy shop. Guys, I'm caught up in the Etsy shop, so go check out my Etsy shop. But you guys got readings in there and were asking me all last week, like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? And it's like, you guys are shocked. And I'm like, I don't know why you're shocked. We talk about it. We've been talking about Mars for like 3 weeks. But yeah, so tower moments. Gemini, tower moments are like new jobs, sudden change in career, sudden change in relationship status. Gemini, it could also be you move, you suddenly move. It's all about suddenness, right? Like, I almost said spontaneity, but I don't think it's like you want to be spontaneous. It's just things are happening. It's spontaneous, but it's just something that's not expected. So if you're moving, it's like something's happened to cause you to move. It's not like the lease ran out, right? No, that's not like a tower moment. You knew that the lease was going to run out. A tower moment would be your house floods and now you have to move out 3 months before the lease runs out. You see what I'm trying to say? So everyone is experiencing these tower moments, and everyone's messaging me and asking me, like, why, Rosa? Why is this happening? Well, it's because you didn't remove whatever the blockage was. So let's use the house, for example. If you knew that the house flooded and you continued to stay there, and then the house flooded to the point where you can no longer stay there. You see what I'm saying? It's like Spirit gave you the opportunity to remove the obstacle, but you chose not to. And it's like you sweep it under the rug and you don't want to deal with the flood or the leak or whatever it is, right? So those are tower moments. But in the end, there was a bigger, better house that was like right down the road that had your name all over it. But you had that, like, I can't do it or I won't get that one. You see what I'm trying to say? And so that's why Spirit causes tower moments. So I feel like Gemini, we're getting ready for Gemini, and it's definitely about the tower. So let's see what comes out. All right. So I'm using the Sacred Traveler. So remember, Gemini, the Sacred Traveler is going to be your higher self. So we're asking your higher self, what is the energy? Honey, is the sound, everything's okay? So we have Vast Vistas, expand your horizons, and Mystic Healer on the bottom. Mystic Healer has been coming out for me for days and days and days. Healing energy flows through you. Guys, if you're experiencing a lot of tower moments, I do feel it's going to have something to do with helping you heal something. Most of the time when you're sweeping something under the rug, it's because you don't want to deal with it. And so when Spirit, pulls the rug out and the tower falls, you have to deal with it. You heal from whatever it is, right? All right, Gemini, Vast Vistas, expand your horizons. I'm kind of getting that you're having to think outside the box. You're having to do something different than you expected to do. Like, most likely, Gemini, you had a plan and something is not fitting into your plan. All right, let's do main spread, challenge or obstacle. What is the challenge or obstacle that Gemini may experience September 4th through the 10th? Ooh. So we have the Cycles card coming out. So Cycles talks about closing out old chapters in order to start new chapters. For many of us that are experiencing tower moments, it's definitely because we're stuck on something in the past. It's done, it's over, but we're not able to move on. Normally, we're not able to move on due to some sort of emotional attachment. So when someone goes, get over it or just move on, well, yeah, that'd be great if we could just do that. But most of the time we can't. Gemini, for some of you, this can be talking about a slow period because the Cycles card also says that a lot of times at the end of a cycle, when something's fixing to close out, it seems really slow. I feel like that's not really going to be it, Gemini, this week, because we have so many tower moments, so many towers happening. But I could definitely be talking to a Gemini out there that, let's say, didn't sweep the situation under the rug, has been dealing with the situation. And it's like now they're ready for something new to start. Like they finished it, dealt with it, healed from it, that type of thing. And it feels like it's going slow, like nothing new is coming. It's definitely like an old chapter closing out. All right, let's look at lesson learned. So we have say what you mean. So Gemini, you're not telling the truth about something. It's not like you're lying. I'm not getting that you're lying, but I'm definitely getting that energy like someone saying, we talked about this at the beginning, but it's like someone saying, how are you? Is everything okay? And you're like, oh yeah, everything's great. Hunky dory. I love it. And it's so full of sarcasm that like it's clearly not true, right? Let's look at the outcome. So outcome, we have number 23, the patience card. On the bottom, how teachable are you? Again, how teachable are you? And expand your horizons. Like think outside the box, Gemini. All right, let's look at that cycles card. Let's get a little bit more information. All right, so we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords tells me that you're being guided to go somewhere. You're being told to go somewhere. Guided to calmer waters is usually what I say with the Six of Swords. But in this particular, it's the Rider-Waite. So the guide is in the boat with her. So it's like someone's telling you, Gemini, that you need to take yourself to calmer waters. Ooh, King of Swords comes out and it's in reverse. And again, say what you mean. So King of Swords is someone who speaks truth. It's like you're being guided to go somewhere, Gemini, and you're telling someone that you're okay about staying. Or you're being told to go somewhere and you're telling someone that you're okay about going, but you're not. All right, let's look at that. Say what you mean. So we have the Three of Wands coming out and the Four of Pentacles coming out. So it's almost like if you want more out of life, Gemini, you're going to have to do more. The Three of Wands talks about like your brighter future, your ship's coming in, right? The Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to something too tightly. So it's almost like you can't get to your brighter future because something from your past, something, it could be a belief, a person, an idea, but it's like it's holding on to you and it's keeping you from being able to do something. And most likely what it's keeping you from being able to do is say what you mean. All right, let's look at the patience card. Someone needs to be patient, Gemini. This could be you or it could be an energy around you. I do see the lady at the well in the wedding dress. She does have her hand out like she's waiting for some sort of offer. So we have Justice coming out, Libra energy. And Libra energy definitely talks about balancing the scales. And we have the Death card coming out. So Gemini, strong Scorpio energy here. I also sense some Libra energy, but the Scorpio is sticking out strongly. And it's definitely about like something comes to an end, something comes to a conclusion. On the bottom is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles talks about starting a new journey, a new cycle. All right, I do feel like this is going to be about a relationship, Gemini. So let's pull some Power of Love for guidance. So we have cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Friendliness comes out. You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So I do feel like this is going to be a situation with someone that you're in some sort of love connection with. Let's do one more. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. On the bottom, Gemini, freedom. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. All right, Gemini, we're going to close it out with the Moonology oracles, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it's going to be super emotional for you, Gemini. There's a lot of energy going on, a lot of astrology going on, but there's definitely some sort of conclusion here in some sort of relationship. Luck is on your side. It's new moon in Sagittarius. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus. Work through your fears. Look at that. It is the new moon in Scorpio. I definitely sense some strong Scorpio energy. And surrender to the divine was on the bottom. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will jump to Libra. All right, guys, almost cleaned up from Gemini. Almost ready for Libra. All right, guys, let's timestamp 2611 for Libra, 2611. So, Libra, this is going to be for the week of September 4th through September 10th of 2022. So, again, we did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. We do have some big emotional energy happening this week. We have Mercury Retrograde happening, Libra. And then we also have the Pisces Full Moon. All right, Libra, let's see. How is the energy for Libra? We have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And I do see like a small child. On the bottom, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. I'm definitely getting like a childlike energy here. For a small amount of you, Libras, this is going to be about an angel child. And I definitely feel like it's trying to get your attention, show you to stay in the light, stay in the happiness, that type of thing. Again, that could just be for one of you. But I am sensing joy and delight, open your heart to joy. Libra going through something that's very difficult and trying to find happy moments, right? But I'm getting like this is definitely going to have something to do with children. All right, let's do challenge your obstacle. Challenge your obstacle for Libra. So we have entrapment. So here's, this is going to be like a relationship. Entrapment always talks about manipulation, control. Lesson learned. We have self-love coming out for Libra. An outcome. No way. The love card. Look at that, Libra, on the bottom. Say what you mean. And that's funny because that came out for Gemini. All right. So Libra, if you have Gemini in a strong placement or your person has Gemini in a strong placement, I would definitely check that part of the video out also. All right, so entrapment is the challenge or obstacle, and I'm definitely sensing that you're trying to find happiness, you're trying to find joy. Libra, for some of you, you could be pregnant, you could have children. This could, of course, for, again, a small amount. I definitely seen like the angel cherub kind of popped in my head there for a minute. So for some of you, this could be about an anguish, where there could be like a losing of a child. Again, that's just going to be for a small amount of you, if not just one. But for the rest of you, I do feel like it's about you and your children, finding happiness for you and your children. or maybe it's like wanting children and that would give you happiness, something like that. But it's like something has you trapped. You feel trapped. You feel like you're being controlled or manipulated. This could also be Libra or Libra, where someone could be trying to control and manipulate you by using your children, something like that. Self-love is coming out for a lesson learned. So in other words, you can't pour from an empty cup, Libra. And it very much tells me like self-care, self-love. It's one of the first lessons we have to learn as we like when we have our spiritual awakening, when we're catapulted into our spiritual awakening, self-love, self-care. I just want to say 34, 24, and 28. So Libra, you're probably seeing a lot of number synchronicities, 2s, 4s, 8s. You're probably seeing a lot of signs. Again, I'm getting the energy, like I seen the 6 of Wands for Gemini, and I'm seeing the 6 of Wands again. I'm swords. Sorry, guys, not wands. But the 6 of Swords, that being guided. It's like you're being guided. You're being shown which way to go. The love card is here for the outcome. So we are going to clarify, but I am picking up on an energy of sometimes I can't find words for the feelings. Do you know what I mean? And like sometimes I can't think of what the word would be for what the feeling is. But there's clearly an issue here with the relationship. I'm going to say like a long-term relationship. This isn't something new. I'm not talking to a Libra who like just met this person and this person's like already a pain in their butt. No, this has definitely been like long time coming type of situation. And for some of you, this is a mirror. I used to think it was the picture frame until I realized it was like the mirror. It definitely like represents like the twin energy. So for some of you, you could be in that type of spiritual connection, or it's possible that for some of you, your person is in that type of spiritual connection. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Rashima. My sister said I was saying your name wrong. I can't remember how sister said to say it. Rashima. I can't remember now. Thank you so much. She just stopped by to hit the like button. Super cool. All right, Libra, let's look at this entrapment. What is it all about? All right, so we have the Ace of Wands, interesting, and we have the 8 of Cups. I felt that. All right, so Ace of Wands is going to be like destiny. It's fate. It's like whatever you're dealing with, it's part of your journey. Again, Libra, at the beginning of the video, I talked about Mars and how Mars has moved into Gemini, and up in there in the universal galaxy of our spiritual world, it's definitely up there causing a lot of ruckus. Mars is definitely the planet of aggression, and it's a masculine energy. So I've been getting the feeling like lost it. Sorry, looked at the comments. See why you can't do that. But Mars doesn't like to wait, right? It's that man energy of not liking to wait. And just wanting to get on with things, right? And so it's definitely an energy of being rushed. It's time to do something. It's time to go. And the 8 of Cups, I'm so sorry. The 8 of Cups is that card that everyone says it's walking away. It's like getting on with it, right? I really don't like to see that it's walking away. Whoever this is here, there's never, I don't want to be like the bearer of whatever news here, but there's never going to be a walking away. Like you most likely have children with this person, Libra. And so you're never losing this person. You're never away from this person. Do you need to set healthy boundaries with this person? Yes, maybe. But I do get the sense of the Eight of Cups of not walking away. You're not abandoning, you're not leaving. You're actually just going forward on your path, the path that your soul chose for this lifetime. And your goal is to go find those other 2 cups, right? Because the goal is 10 cups, guys. It's not 8. It's like we see the 8 of Cups and he's walking away, and they're like, why? Why is he walking away? Well, he's walking away because there's 2 more cups to find. And so, Libra, I feel like it's your fate, it's your destiny to go find those other 2 cups. All right, let's look at self-love, self-care. This is going to be lesson learned. So, guys, when I made the spread, I definitely made this position to be the card that helps you with this. So it's like, you know that you can't pour from an empty cup, Libra. You know that you have to take care of yourself. And it's not just about physically. I'm definitely sensing like this is physically, mentally, spiritually. So we have the 4 of Cups again coming out in reverse. And we have the 5 of Swords. Ooh, Libra. All right, so the 4 of Cups in reverse. The 4 of Cups talks about like blocking something out. It says that you have these 3 ingredients and you're missing one, but Spirit's trying to give it to you and you don't actually see it because you're too busy upset with not having what you need. And the 5 of Swords is normally about a victory. It says you've been in some sort of disagreement, Libra. You did come out on top of the situation, but it's going to cost you something. I've never seen the 5 of Swords as a victory. And to me, many times, the 5 of Swords is negative thinking. Like, you could be telling yourself, I'm not going to be able to make it, even if Spirit gives me this extra ingredient. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's look at that love card. So we have the Magician. Ooh, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Magician is going to be the only major arcana that you have this week, right? But I just want to say you have 2 aces here, one at the beginning and one at the end. That is really significant, guys. So the one at the beginning is telling me that this is your purpose, this is your fate, what you've been dealing with, because this is the challenge or obstacle. So again, the challenge has been there, right? This is the outcome at the end of the week, guys. So Libra, it's like you manifest some sort of new start, some sort of new beginning. And I just want to say the love card does come out at the end. Is it possible that you have some sort of new start with this person? Absolutely. Is it possible that forgiveness is given and there's a clean slate? Absolutely. That's going to be, again, for a small amount of you. It's going to be for the ones most likely that have children. And it's important to you to manifest this new beginning. For the rest of you, it's like you break away from someone that's just been sucking the joy right out of you. I don't even know why I chuckle, because it's not funny. I definitely feel like it's painful. And so like you're done with it. And so you decide, you manifest, you make it so. The self-love, self-care tells me like, to replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Instead of saying I can't, you're going around saying I can. All right, Libra, let's do guidance next. And again, I'm going to use the power of love. So we have humility coming out. It says you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. You have individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. And action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. Funny how that's falling there at the end on top of that love card. Empathy was on the bottom. All right, Libra, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts, but it's because you're trying to manifest some sort of new beginning here. Nothing is yet set in stone. Expect powerful change. That's Mars. And look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys. And then we have Aquarius last. Shisha Lee on Facebook. says, hello, sweetie. I'm a Gemini. Can I have a reading about our... Oh, absolutely. Shisha, I offer free readings at the end of the at the end of the zodiac signs. But we are at the end and we only have Aquarius next. We did do Gemini earlier. Ooh. And I will put timestamps in, guys, when we're done with the live stream. Awesome. Thank you. Shisha is on Facebook, guys. Tomorrow night, we will be doing our Facebook members only. Don't forget, guys, we are on YouTube. We're streaming on Twitch. And we're streaming on Facebook at the same time. And tomorrow we're going to be on Facebook only for members only. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button on my Facebook page, you're missing out. But we're going to do the Twin Flame current energy update for the extended. We're going to do the extended for September. I did accidentally post September's already, guys. It was totally an accident. Sick. Didn't see the button. I normally post it private, and then I go in and do all the description and whatnot. And so, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm going to post it tomorrow. And when I got done with that live, I seen it was already posted. But thank you guys who went and watched it, with no notification. I sure do appreciate you guys. But yes, so if you're interested, if that reading resonates, make sure to check out the live tomorrow night on Facebook only. And that is going to be for members only. So I should probably make that clear. All right, let's timestamp Aquarius. 4120 Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of September 4th through September 10th. I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. We have Mercury Retrograde and the full moon in Pisces happening at the same time. We also have Mars up there in the universe, clearing out blockages for everyone, but definitely causing some sudden changes, or what some may call tower moments. So Aquarius, let's see, what is the energy? September 4th through September 10th. So we have surrendering to the journey, release control. On the bottom, traveling lightly, simplify your life. So definitely getting the feeling like now is not the time to make things more difficult. Now is definitely the time to remove any type of clutter, any type of stagnant energy, anything like that. But release control. I feel like you're trying to do something and you're trying to control the outcome, Aquarius. All right, let's see what it is that you're trying to do. Let's pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards. All right, so challenge or obstacle. We have family and tribe. So I do sense that there's some sort of situation. You could be trying to do something, and maybe there's an issue with family people or something like that getting in the way. Maybe they're taking too much of your time, something like that. Let's look at lesson learned. We have the wild card coming out. Interesting. Aquarius, the wild card says you're trying to suppress something. You're trying to hold something down. But Spirit doesn't necessarily want you to hold whatever it is down. Whatever you're trying to hold down is part of who you are. And it's like you're trying to hold it down because you feel like that's what you're expected to do. All right, let's look at outcome. Oh, look at that. Aquarius. Say what you mean. So I feel like this came out for all three, right? We've seen it for all three. I feel like the air signs definitely speaking truth this week. Temptation was that card that was trying to pop out. All right. So, okay, I definitely feel like there's an issue with family here, whether they're something about taking too much of your time is what I'm getting. It's like you feel like you have to do for them, and so you're not doing something for yourself. You feel like what you want to do for yourself is like crazy or wild or out of this world, something like that, and it's not. It's definitely something that's meant for you, right? I always get with the wild card, like it's about your creativity, and if you look up in the book, it actually talks about you trying to suppress your creativity and how spirit gives you your creativity as a gift. It's like your ability, right? Like your special power. And so how you're not supposed to hold it down. You're not supposed to suppress it. You're supposed to be out here. Well, how do they say, like, wave your freak flag so everybody else can see it? You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be like that. Say what you mean comes out for the outcome, Aquarius. So I feel like what you need to do is you need to speak. You need to say something to someone. Most likely it's going to be friends, family. And most likely what you need to say to them is, hey, I want to help you too, but I also need to take care of me and my dreams and my aspirations. You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm getting here. So I just split them and I see two aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's look at family and tribe. So we have Knight of Swords, freedom, liberation. And I usually say that that's like my clue card for a breakup. It says that you tell someone that they are free to go do whatever it is that they want to do. Like you're not trying to hold them up in any way. We have this Six of Cups coming out. Six of Cups definitely could say it could be someone from blah, blah. It could be someone from your past. And then the wild card, we have the Empress. I feel like this is actually your energy, Aquarius. It's definitely about abundance. You have something that you have a lot of, and most likely it's going to be something that you're creative with, something that uses your creativity. And it's like that's the Empress is like that's the energy, that abundant creativity you have is what you're trying to hold down. Look at the Four of Swords. It's like you're trying to push it down, hide it, sweep it under the rug, not show it to anyone. Say what you mean. The Strength card, major arcana, Leo energy here. You're definitely going to have to pull from some inner strength, Aquarius. And look at that, the Hierophant coming out. So spirit definitely comes in at the end of the week and helps you speak your truth, right? See how the two major arcanas fall on say what you mean. So yes, the Empress is over here. And guys, major arcanas, I always say, are spirit's energy, the universe, right? Divinely fated energy. Minor arcanas are things that we do, things that we can change, right? Major arcanas are things that are just so. So it's definitely like you have an abundance of some sort of creativity that you're trying to suppress, you're trying to hold down. And Spirit's saying you need to let this out. And the way you're going to do that is Spirit's going to help you say what you mean. Spirit's going to help you set those boundaries with friends, family. If you're overdoing for them and there's like a definitely an imbalance here of give and take, it's like Spirit steps in and brings balance to that situation. Look at that. Three of Wands on the bottom. A brighter future is ahead. All right. Let's do some guidance for Aquarius. We have peacefulness, trust, and tolerance. So peacefulness says you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Trust says you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So that's your gut telling you to do the thing, and Spirit saying, listen to your gut. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. All right, Aquarius, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Aquarius, everyone, you are my last sign of the week, and everyone is super emotional. This Pisces full moon is no joke, but I'm definitely getting the sense of trust your gut, and that came out a lot when I was studying the astrology for these readings for this week. So Aquarius, the trust your gut was definitely for you. It could definitely be for other signs too, but I feel like you're going to be tested. You're going to have a feeling that you need to do something, and the Spirit's definitely saying, like, take that action. A time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. Look at that. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries, and surrender to the divine. It's the full moon. So yeah, that Pisces full moon is definitely going to be very impactful. On the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, you have step out of your comfort zone. It's the North Node. All right, guys. Aquarius, I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That is the air signs, and that is finally going to wrap up our week. I'm so sorry, guys. It got delayed. I do feel so much better. Diana, I haven't said it yet. Most likely we'll do evening, just like we've been doing these. I wanted to put a poll in there. I think we're up to 7 subscribers. So I wanted to put a poll in there and see if there was like a better time. Like what's a good time for everyone. It is going to be, it's Saturday, so I'm not sure, I feel like the poll is probably going to be the best way. But until we get like a set time for them, Diana, I'm probably just going to do tomorrow nights, 8 o'clock like we normally do. If that changes, though, I will definitely message you. But yeah, I'm super excited to do the extended. That reading was definitely a little different. And like I said, I didn't even mean to post it. I mean, it's not like I wasn't going to post it, but it wasn't supposed to post till the next day. So like, it was interesting that I got done with the lie. We were doing the water signs, which was an interesting one in itself. And then I went and seen that like it had already posted, and I was like, what? Oh, I know. I got her message. I seen that. No service. We're gonna have to see what we can do about that. All right, guys, it is that time. So I do normally offer free readings. I see some new faces in here. So if you have a question, or if you just want to see what comes out, most likely you were definitely guided to me for a reason. So don't be shy. Let me know. Even if you mentioned it earlier, please just let me know again so that I know that you're still here. There she is. Shisha Lee. All right. Should we do the bigger camera? I don't want it too big because then I'll freak out. All right, can you guys see me? Here I am. She just says, I too believe I'm being guided towards you. Yes, it's true, guys. Definitely went through a spiritual journey. Definitely started following my purpose, and it definitely draws all of you guys to me, and it's amazing still to this day. All right, but let's see. Thank you. So sweet. So sweet. I put my face on today. All right. So you're asking me about R. And whether he will come back. All right, so let's stick with the Heal Yourself reading cards. And I'm just going to stick this. Is it out of the way? Can you still hear me? Okay. All right. All All right, so the first card to come out, let me see, can I show it to you, is the sexuality card. And so this card tells me that like right now you're struggling with your like how you feel about yourself. It also tells me that someone did something to make you feel like not so confident in yourself is what I'm getting. And then bottom of the deck was, ooh, I love it. Look, there it is, guys. There's gonna be this sign, but we'll keep going. All right, so the next card was self-love. And self-love is like the first lesson on this particular spiritual journey that we're on here. That we learn. It's usually like at the very beginning. But I want to say too, self-love, even though it's like it's at the beginning, we continue to like learn it and deal with it as we go on. You see what I mean? But here's why I got all like super excited, because discover your life's purpose is on the bottom. And so the spiritual journey that I'm on, when I, was catapulted into my spiritual awakening, I discovered that I had a purpose. And so when I started, like I said earlier, when I started following my purpose, which is this, just to remind you guys who you are, and that you're not alone, like there's more than one of us. That's definitely like when everything starts to like come clear. And it's definitely like when, you kind of realize like why you met certain people. I can't do it. I'm just hot and just don't want to. All right. But it's like why you met certain people and like why you had to deal with a certain situations. I don't know, honey. It could be a hot flash. Who knows? I have no idea. But anyway. All right. So your question was, is this person going to come back? So right away, if it's the kind of connection, we're going to pull some tarot, but if it's the kind of connection that I think it is, look at that Scorpio death card on the bottom. Then most likely the spirit's trying to tell you to follow your purpose. And this person comes back around when they're healed and when you're healed. And then the funny thing is that do some people, so we're talking about twin flames. I feel like I'm always trying to like go around the word and not say it, but that's what it is, guys. That's the label that's been put on it, like in this generation. Been called several different things, but that's what they call it today. And so what happens is, Shisha, you meet someone, you have like a spiritual connection. It seems super strong. And then you have this like weird notion that you want this person to come back, or that you want to be with this person, or that you're supposed to continue to be with this person. But what is difficult in our particular tribe or our particular collective journey is that we learn that it's not necessarily about the person. It's actually about the purpose, like the reason you met the person, the reason you had a spiritual awakening. And it's normally because you have some sort of purpose. You have something that you're supposed to do. And so when the first card came out, I instantly got that the person you're talking about is not in like a healed sense, right? They're not coming at you in a good way. It's probably not very healthy type of relationship. And I get definitely like they either said something that put you down, or just the fact that they left has put you down. Like just the fact that there's that rejection. And I just want to say, if you are on this twin journey that the rest of us are all on, then most likely that's what gives you the feeling of not good enough, or like not worthy enough, or that's what makes like your confidence drop. You know what I'm trying to say? She said he's narcissistic. Sadly, I guess not sadly. Fortunately, twins are not necessarily narcissistic, but can definitely have some narcissistic traits. All right, let's pull that first card. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups talks about unconditional love, and the Ace of Pentacles talks about like a new beginning, a new start. Again, I'm kind of getting like that self-love, self-care. In order to fix that low confidence or the feeling that like you're not good enough for someone else, you're going to have to pour all the love that you're trying to give this other person to yourself. And I just want to say that is my Divine Feminine clue card. All right, let's look at the self-love card that came out. It's like Spirit's definitely saying, take care of you. And I was just going to say that earlier. Like, if you are on this journey, take care of you, because that's what brings everything back into like union, back into like that firm Four of Wands foundation, right? So there's the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So something about walking away from something is very challenging for you. It's really difficult for you to leave something behind. You could feel like you're abandoning something. Again, if you're on this collective tribe, if you were drawn to me, most likely you're on a very similar journey. And I do get that feeling sometimes where like I'm leaving something behind, and I feel bad about it, right? And I get dragged back down into some sort of thing, right? And it's like I have to pull myself back out of it. I'm not leaving anything behind. All I'm doing is going and finding the other two cups. Because remember, it's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the goal. So Eight of Cups says you have these 8 cups and you've decided to go look for the other 2 cups. On the bottom is that famous card that we always see, that Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords energy is definitely about like you need to break free from something. You have a self-restriction. You're telling yourself you can't do something, but you can. All right, let's look at that. Discover your life's purpose. What is that about, Spirit? Oh, look, it comes back out. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So Eight of Swords is self-restriction. Two of Pentacles is not having enough. So you feel like you can't do something because you don't have enough of something. And Spirit saying that's not true. You have everything you need. Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom. And Queen of Pentacles talks about being your own resource. And I just want to say, Shisha, if you're on this collective tribe, if you were drawn to me, most likely, again, similar journey, you're going to start to follow your purpose. And that, again, will in turn make you your own resource. So like I started following my purpose, and now this is my business. This is what I do. So I make a living. So yeah, I've become my own resource. All right, let's pull a Power of Love card for Shisha. I'm so glad it resonates. Hit that follow button for sure. And welcome to the tribe. Everybody welcome Shisha to the tribe. She waited so patiently too for her reading. I'm so grateful. All right, so Shisha, you got elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love, and that's definitely what you're doing. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Super cool. Super cool. Facebook is doing so good, guys. So good. I wish YouTube would get on board. They're getting there, guys. We are so close to 800. We're getting there. And then Twitch too, guys. We can't forget Twitch. Twitch is definitely trying to do the things. It's got an average viewer count, and we are super, super close. So if you're watching us on Twitch, thank you so much. I appreciate you so very much. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you guys being so patient and hanging out. There's Al. Thank you, Al. I just want you to know that I got my OJ, Al. I was sick, and Al totally cashed at me some cash and told me to get some OJ, and I did. And I definitely felt better right after. So thank you, Al. All right. So thank you guys, everybody on Twitch, everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so, so very much. Thank you. I do feel a lot better. I will be back tomorrow on Facebook. I want to do the extended for September Twin Flame Energy Update. So, guys, if you haven't watched it, I know notifications didn't get sent out. I do apologize for that. Please just go over to my page. Make sure to watch that video if you want to see the extended, where we look at the past, present, and future energies. So it tells you a little bit of what's coming. Make sure to come check out the live. Again, I'm probably going to do that tomorrow on my Facebook page. But you have to subscribe. You have to subscribe on my Facebook page in order to be able to watch that live. So make sure to go check that out, guys. Everybody who sent Facebook stars, thank you so very much, guys. Facebook stars last month was huge. I hope that we can match it again this month. But we have started over. This is September 2nd, guys. So anybody who sends Facebook stars, thank you guys so much. It's definitely a great way to show your support. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you so much. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. If I don't see you tomorrow night, I will see you Sunday for the fire signs. Thank you.